Hey everybody, it's Friday Morning Movie Reviews. I'm Louis Angel.
I'm Nathan CK.
We're going to talk about Spider-Man Homecoming.
Spider-Man!
And this is the second reboot.
Yes.
Spider-Man's come home to the Marvel MCU where he belongs. Or does he belong here? How do you feel about this movie?
Well, I was definitely skeptical about this other reboot. Definitely a step higher than the first reboot with Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone. That was fine. But in those movies, we get the backstory of Spider-Man. We see the aunt and, his family. We just see all this tragedy in the beginning, and that takes up a whole chunk of the movie when we don't really see Spider-Man in action. Here we get a whole lot of, this is young Spider-Man, witty Spider-Man in high school, and you get to you relate to him a little more, because Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, I mean, they were like, what, 20s?
They were in their
30s. Yeah. So you get this actually believable for a high schooler. You get other high schoolers around him. It's kind of more towards that younger adult level. And I like that. It makes it believable. It makes, like, this Spider-Man is... He has faults to him. I mean, he's young. He has lots to learn. Can he, will he be able to handle...
Spider-Boy,
right. Will he be able to handle these villains that will be coming in the movie and stuff? And then the whole Iron Man thing was I was skeptical about that. I mean, how much will Iron Man be playing a role in this movie? Is he like a dad figure to Spider-Man? And it works. It works well because, I mean, who else does Spider-Man have, He looks up to Tony.
Yeah.
And he takes this Stark internship, as they call it. Really, he takes it seriously,
Funny, yeah.
And he takes it over, over his schoolwork. He puts it first, puts this over his friends sometimes. And that makes him step back a little bit and realize that, is this everything? Should I, be more involved with my friends in my school and be this friendly neighborhood Spider-Man? And so I think it's a great step forward. I want to see more of this Spider-Man. For a little bit, it felt like Deadpool in the sense that you have this masked figure and he's having fun in his environment. He's talking, he's giving this narrative, and you don't see his mouth moving or anything. And same with Spider-Man. He's hilarious. He's funny. It's really awesome movie in the first 2/3, and then the last is pretty crazy in what happens and things that there's a little twist and whatever. But yeah, I think they definitely nailed it on the head. I love the intro, whereas the Marvel theme kind of mixed in with the Spider-Man theme. That was dope.
That might have been my favorite part of the movie.
I was clapping, yeah.
And can I just say that music, that was the best music in the whole movie.
Yes.
And they had Michael Giacchino, who he's a great composer. He's done Star Trek and
really?
Out,
I didn't know
a bunch of things. And I thought the music in this movie, they really should have used that Spider-Man song as his theme.
Yes.
Because the rest of the music kind of felt like stock music to me. It didn't feel epic. I couldn't hum it if I tried.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that.
That's kind of a recurring problem with these Marvel movies. I can't hum Captain America's theme, Thor's, Spider-Man's. I can't. I know Superman's theme. I know Wonder Woman's. I even know Batman's. But I don't know these Marvel characters' theme songs.
That is true.
But
what are your thoughts?
I agree with you a lot.
Yeah.
To be sure. No, I agree with pretty much everything you were saying. I don't dislike the Andrew Garfield movies. I own both of them.
That's
but
true.
You're right.
Yeah.
This is a step up.
Yeah.
And I will say for the first half of the movie, though, I was kind of... I've seen it twice now, and the first time I saw it, I felt like the first half was such a Marvel party, where it was like, oh, look, talking about Black Widow, or she's talking about Thor, you know, or have you met Captain America? It felt too much like that, and I was feeling like, man, I would rather just have Spider-Man on his own.
True.
But the second time I watched it, that affected me less. I didn't think any of the action scenes were great. Like, there's no train scene here, you know, like with Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2. Or even, like, when he fought Dr. Octopus on the side of the building. That was great. None of the action here really pops for me. And I gotta tell you, I feel like it was Sony. Do you remember how many trailers they put out for the Amazing Spider-Man 2?
Oh my God. This had to...
You saw so much of the movie?
This was doubled.
In here, it's like, okay, the fairy scene, this is supposed to be this great set piece.
Right.
But I know Iron Man's going to save him.
Iron Man's pushing it back. Tension. Right.
I know that he's got the winged web suit, so when he jumps over the helicopter at the Washington Monument, I know he's just going to fly right through.
Right.
I see Spider-Man hanging on the side of a plane, so I know, okay, obviously he doesn't die at that point, you know.
Yeah.
And it was just like, man, you guys really undercut a lot of the tension here.
Yes.
I want to sing the praises of the Jacob Bolton. He's Spider-Man's friend. He plays Ned. Funniest part of the whole movie.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He was great. The Zendaya character, I don't want to spoil anything, but they give a little hint at something, and I really hope they go for that. I think that can really work.
Yes.
Like, I was not expecting that. I'm like, man, they should do that.
Yes.
All the other kids were great. Michael Keaton, I thought he was good. People were saying he's the best Marvel villain. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I liked him, though. I liked his performance.
I like his backstory. I think that...
Yeah, his backstory. He was... Maybe that's why people like him, because unlike most Marvel villains, he has a good backstory.
Yeah, exactly.
You brought up the twist it's halfway through the movie. That's when I got on board with the movie. That's when I was like, okay,
same.
Let's do this Spider-Man.
Yes.
That's when I was on board. Like, the scenes following that twist were great.
Yes.
There's a great carjacking scene in here. How did you feel about the techie websuit?
With, like, the, what's her name? Helen or something? Karen, yeah.
Okay, I liked Karen, but the rest of the stuff, it felt like too much to me.
It felt, pretty crazy. And then when he hijacks the suit to see its full potential, I mean, that's a little insane. but Karen was cool.
Okay,
I mean, knowing that it was made from Tony Stark, it makes sense. But
it does, but doesn't it feel like they could step back a bit?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so I was talking to my old roommate about this. Because the first time I watched it, when we got to the Karen scene, right? And Karen, it's like his Jarvis. They gave him a Jarvis. When we got to the Karen scene, when he names her and he talks to her, more than anything, don't you want to see the Spider-Man version of her?
Yeah.
I would trade Justice League for Spider-Man her. I want to see that movie so badly, dude.
Yeah.
Just in that 3-4 minute scene, I bought it so much. I'm like, no, this movie needs to happen. We need to see Spider-Man falling in love with this AI.
Yeah, true. We need her.
Oh, dude, we need to see her. We need to see Spider-Man her. That movie gets a 5 out of 5 if Marvel has the balls to make it. I mean, forget this Avengers stuff. Make that movie.
Yes. I mean, that's... Yeah. I think that would be awesome. You get to see interactions. You get to see, him and her conversating through battle and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
And, like, she cares about him, so she's worried. And she's like, I want to see that movie more than anything. Okay, well, back to this movie.
Okay.
I don't think this movie's great. Yep. I liked it a lot less the second time.
Mm-hmm.
I do think it's a bit too long. I think there's just stuff that you could have cut out. Mainly like the shocker stuff.
Yep.
I don't think it's better than the first two Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies. I think this is just below that.
Yeah,
I do think the way that the action was shot undercuts it for me. Mm-hmm. But I do like this movie. Do you want to rate it?
Yeah, so, I'm going to give a little, I guess, synopsis. But, I definitely agree with all what you're saying. I think it could be between 1 and 2, possibly. But it is long. It takes some time to develop, especially with all the backstory of Michael Keaton's character. Relationship with Robert Downey Jr. and Tom Holland, and then just all the high school scenes and stuff. But then when you get to that twist, it kind of brings you over that edge, and it is fun, especially with that AI and Spider-Man Jarvis, awesome scenes. Then you get into action, all this stuff starts developing. So yes, I definitely like this movie. Definitely step up from Andrew Garfield's 2 movies. So let's do it. I'm gonna say 3.9 out of 5.
Oh thank God! Oh thank God that you win the 3s because I'm going 3s too.
Okay, yay!
Well, yeah, like I said, I mean, I thought John Watts did a good job on this movie. I think Cop Car is better.
Okay.
Which he also did. I remember you.
Oh,
you're the one that turned me out of that movie.
Yeah.
I remember I watched it. I wasn't into it. Then I watched it a couple more times. And now I really get into that movie. Like I said, I think the action undercuts it. I think Tom Holland's great. Everyone's great except for the guy that makes the weapons. Like Michael Keaton's sidekick. I thought that guy was just so flat. Like he was doing nothing on the screen.
Right.
I don't think it's better than the first 2 Spider-Man movies, and I did find myself for a large portion of the movie wishing that it was just another reboot and he was on his own. He was the only superhero.
Yeah.
With constant references to this and that, it was taking me out of the movie. I'm gonna go 3.7.
Okay.
Out of 5.
Okay. Yep. So we're pretty close, pretty on track to what our thoughts were and how they correlated together. See this movie, guys.
Spider-Man Her gets a 5 out of 5.
Spider-Man Her. Let's do it. Let's promote it. Let's get it on.
Let's make that movie, man.
Let's make it.
Jennifer Connelly voices Karen.
Oh, yes. I didn't know that. I like that.
No,
I like that.
I like that. She's married to Paul Bettany, who did Jarvis.
Oh, really? Oh, that's kind of ironic. She's like, I want to be Jarvis.
I want that Marvel
money. There are 2 after credit scenes.
Oh, good. The second one is my favorite one Marvel's ever done.
Yes, that everyone else was like, the hell's this? Oh man, and they're like, that's it? That sucks. I was like, all right, I don't know. I dig it. I thought it
was great.
I thought it was good too. But stick around for the scenes. Don't miss out on those. And yeah, guys, go see the second reboot to Spider-Man.